Hello, it's Coy, and welcome to the Eclectic Cottage. I'm sitting here in the art room this afternoon, and I've been working on some additional pockets and such for the big Junkity junk journal. I didn't turn the camera on earlier because I don't think I can put everything on video, the entire book, but I'll go over some of them with you when we do a little flip. But then I was putting things away, and I ran across the napkins and intended to go put them back into the black abyss where they came from a couple days ago. And I thought, why would I do that? Look how lovely they are. Let's make something out of them. And that's what we're going to do. I picked these three. I'm going to be doing some fall journals soon, and I wouldn't mind having these gorgeous trees, even in the big Junky Junk journal. I love them. Let's do something with them. Let's start with this guy right here. Maybe I'll say girl. And we're going to use book page from the Forbidden Secrets files. The Forbidden Secrets. All right, first let's get us a book page. Oh, no, that one's already used a little bit. That'll go for something else. Get a fresh one. All right. And again, it's napkins. Let's use up our stash. This napkin has 3 layers. The other one only had 2. Get rid of this one. And on that one. Oh, look, this one has a little bit of a design to it. Okay. First thing I want to do is get it adhered. I know last time I just used matte medium. A lot of people use glue stick to stick down their napkins. I usually use matte medium, but I'm going to try the glue stick first and then put matte medium on the top. Okay, so how is everybody today? I hope your weekend is going well and you're staying cool, because it is wicked out there, at least in our neck of the woods. I think our high temperature is, again, like 103 or 4 degrees today. It's too much. The bad part about it is there's no rain. You know, we have no rain. The lawns are drying up. It's not good. But at least, what is it? What was it called? The haboob? At least we're not having a haboob like our friends in Arizona. All right. I guess I could have cut this first. Maybe I should. Well, let's just do this. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this decision, but okay, in this case, do as I say, not as I do. I would suggest, if you are following along, that you trim your napkin to fit your book page before you add your glue, which is not what I did. And let me tell you something right now. I am enjoying using the glue stick. The glue stick is sticking it down. Okay. I just did the one a couple days ago, and I always use matte medium first. Today, I decided to use the glue stick first. And note to self, from now on, let's use the glue stick first. Okay. Yeah, this part I think should have been done before adding the glue to the book page, because I had a really good chance of messing it up if the napkin hit the glue. You know, it was too big. So the napkin could have hit the glue and messed me up. Luckily, wind was at my back, and that didn't happen today. All right. Yeah, these are just too pretty not to use them. All right. A lot of people just leave it at that and call it a day. I am going to add my matte medium to the outside, because I am a matte medium girl. I use it on, I do a lot of mixed media, so I use it all the time in my craft room. But I am going to use the glue stick from now on for the first layer, to add the napkin to the book page. That worked out just fine. Either way is fine. You do you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you that I just tried it after just trying the other method a couple of days ago, and I would prefer this. I prefer the glue stick over the matte medium on the initial adhering the napkin to the book page. But there's no rules, everybody. You do you. There's no mistakes. If you rip your napkin, you just keep going. There literally are no mistakes. I think that's most people's reason for not getting started. A lot of people really, really want to junk journal, and they're afraid of making mistakes. Not just junk journaling, art in general. We're our own worst critics. As a matter of fact, if I get a chance, I'm going to show you something that I did in my junk journal last night that I didn't like, and I covered it up, and I didn't have to, but I did. And because I can. Okay, so this is going to take a few minutes to dry. Let me see if I can grab that page real quick. I think it was in the Vivaldi files. Let's see if I can show you what happened without messing with our napkin. You remember this page? Okay, I never have finished the flowers, but last night I did pulled out some what are they called? Anyway, I pulled out some pencils, a red one and a black one, and I was going around them. I didn't like it. Tried covering it up with white paint. Didn't like it, so I made a pocket. Used similar colors of paint. Added a blue, so I put a little blue around on the page, just for a little bit of balance, and made a pocket saying "Perfectly Imperfect Art," and do the art. And I put faux stitching around the edges, because I can. And who knows what else is going to happen to this page by the time it's finished. I don't like it. It's not a fun page to me, but this is where it's at now. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. You can always fix them, or you can just, yeah, I can just take some scrapbook paper and cover over it, book page, cover over it. Okay, we are going to let this dry. And in the meantime, we can do another. Let's do the all right. Anyway, we'll let these dry. I think we're only going to do, you know, we'll make something out of this once we're finished, once we decide what we want to make out of our pages once they're covered. But for now, let's get both of these. Oh, this one also has three layers. The lemon one, the rooster one only had 2 layers the other day. These have 3. All right. Let's get our book page. Our glue, since that worked out so well last time, let's do that again. And I did it again. I glued the page before I cut down the napkin. This time, I'm going to cut it anyway. Oh. Okay. This way. That's not going to make a very nice scrap, is it? Oh well. The roses want to make a great, well, that might not be too bad. We might be able to do something with that someday. Doesn't have to be right now. Maybe I can just put it in a glue book as part of a collage. All right. And let's see. Those trees are pretty. They really make some gorgeous napkins these days, don't they? Makes you want them all. Okay, and while these things dry, I'm going to put my matte medium on this one. And while these dry, I have the lemon one kind of ready to go. And we'll work on that one. We'll work a project on that together. Okay, I'll start from the inside and move my way out. Oh yeah, I like using the glue stick to stick the, to hold the napkin in place. And you can use Mod Podge on this, if you don't mind the glossy finish. I find even the matte Mod Podge still is pretty glossy to me. So I use matte medium, and either golden or, you know, one of them. Golden just happens to be what's on my desk right now. Okay. All right, let's let these dry, and let's take a look at the one that's already dry. I'm going to also back the pages, back the other side of the book page with just a background of some type. With the lemon one, this is what I ended up with. And I backed the back in blue. And now just to decide what it is we want to do. I'm thinking of making like a little pocket or pouch. I could do this. Or because we have the big Junkity junk journal, we could do a really long, thin, that might not be a bad idea, a long, thin kind of pouch area, and then tip it into a page. Well, I think that is exactly what we'll do. Okay. Well, be careful. Make sure that you let your glue dry thoroughly. Like, this has been drying for hours. This I did early in the morning. And I let the glue dry all day, because if you fold it like this before the glue dries, you're going to get a bulge that you're not going to be able to get rid of. You won't like it. You'll be disappointed. You will make a mistake that everybody makes. Okay, you won't be the only one that's ever made it. Everybody makes the mistake. But if you can learn by my mistakes ahead of time, that's a good thing. Don't bend your page until the glue dries. All right, let me see if I'm able to sand this off a little bit. Okay, use my scissor. Okay, and this is where art glitter glue comes in handy. Art specialty is taking care of the details. Like this. All those little tiny spaces. I use it in collage all the time. Not to do the actual collage, but to fix anything that didn't get glued down correctly. Art glitter glue. When I first started using art glitter glue, I said to myself, oh, it's kind of expensive, so I'm only going to use it for things like this. I'm only going to use it for the tiny details. And pretty quickly, it became one of my favorite things to reach for. And I figured out I use it a lot. I use it every single day, and it goes a really long way because it has such a tiny little, you know, a tiny little applicator, and it puts such a thin little stream of glue. You don't use as much glue. And it's, you know, it ends up not being quite as expensive as you thought it would be. One thing you do have to keep in mind, though, I mean, it's 104 degrees right now, but you have to think about winter. When winter comes, you want to be stocked up on your art glitter glue, because they do not ship it in the wintertime. It freezes easily, and they won't ship in the wintertime. You can't get it. Okay, so we are going to be making this thing right here. And it will flip into, yeah, it's going to flip into, onto a page. Let me go ahead and, first of all, let's put our divots so we know it's a pocket thing. We could put 2 here because it's so long. Why don't we do that? We could actually make 2 separate pockets. I could put a line of glue here. That way, that's a good idea. This can be more like a double pocket. Pocket, instead of one giant long pocket. Okay, yep. I'm gonna make it kind of a double pocket that looks like one. So to do that, we're gonna put our glue here, our glue here, and our glue here. That might make more sense. Okay, give it a minute to adhere. And then I will put 2 divots. I'll put 2 divots. And it'll make more sense. No one will have to say, why are there 2 divots? Because there's 2 pockets. Ooh, 1. 2. Buck on my shoe. I like the contrast of that blue with the yellow. That's really pretty. The blue makes the yellow sing. Let me just give a little character right here. Okay, a little on this side, a little definition. All right, and what if we put a little something right there to make it look like it's 2 pockets. Just a little scrap. Come on, a scrap. How about here, scrap? Oh, something I wrote all over that one. Yep, I like it. I could put lace there instead, or some trim, some ribbon. Blue and yellow, how about? This or this? I don't know if this feels too shiny. All right, I'll just a little bit of that blue ribbon. Oh yes, I think I will. Do we need it on both sides? Sure. Why not? As a matter of fact, it doesn't have to be quite as long as this one. Use some Fabri-Tac. Need to refill my bottle. Other things work on fabric. Aleene's works on fabric. It just takes a little longer for it to, you know, to hold. Aleene's, we've been using Aleene's for, this stuff is like 50 or 60 years old. Alexa, when was Aleene's tacky glue first made?
From thickclassroom.com. Tacky, portable, convenient, and safe. Glue sticks have been a household item
Alexa,
since their
stop.
invention.
Never mind. Sorry about that. She knows the answer. I've asked her before, and I think it's about 50 years ago. She's just She's just acting up a little bit over there because we're on camera. She knows the answer. I know that my mom used to keep it on hand in our house for our crafty things when I was growing up. That was a long time ago. Okay. A long, long time ago. Remember, Mom? My mom watches sometimes. Sometimes there's nothing else on and she says, you know, there's nothing else on TV, so let me watch let me watch you. All right. I like it. A double pocket. Where are my fabric scissors? The right tool for the job, Coy. The right tool for the job. Cuts like butter. The other one was like a hacksaw. All right. Now we need a hinge. We could even cover our hinge in this. Why? I think we will. What's hinge size over here? Not long enough. Not long enough. This one is long enough. Not quite as thick as I'd like it, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so I wish you would tell me what's going on your desk. Are you crafting? Are you just watching? Is it the end of a long week for you? I know a lot of you are very crafty and you do have things going on your desk, and I would really like to hear about it. Are you working on a junky junk journal? Do you have a junk journal with a theme that you're working on? Are you working on a Happy Mail project? What's going on your desk? Maybe you're just making ephemera right now. Are you busy making mask-making pockets? Or are you in between projects? It's nice to leave a comment and let us know. Let us know you're here. I know Louise is working on a junky junk journal, and I think our friend, I think we have a couple friends that are going to be doing junk journals. the Eclectic Cottage Cafe, our new Facebook group. If you want to come on over, show us a picture. If you don't want to tell us what's going on, show us what's going on. Come on over and show us a little picture of what's going on your desk. All right. And this is the back. I'll put it down like this. Did I do those opposite? I did. Hi, Chi-Chi. Did you wake up from your nap? We are almost finished with our video, Cheech. Sit down. All right, and let's find a spot for it. Let's find a spot for it. How about right here? Sure, why not? We will put it here. Okay, when it comes time, we will make some tags to fit it perfectly. Okay, and there you have it, folks. And as soon as the glue dries on the others, it'll give us 2 more beautiful pages to work with. We can make we can cut it down, make tags, we can make more pockets, we can do whatever we want with these other 2, the trees and the roses. It's just rosy. I like how you can still read some of the text underneath the napkin. You can tell that it's Forbidden Secrets. It's from the Forbidden Secrets book. Okay, the roses will hold our secrets. The Forbidden Secrets. All right, let's call it a wrap. Ladies, thank you for joining us today, and I'm going to sign out for now, and I'll see you real soon.